Hello students, welcome to CollegeDekho's official YouTube channel. JEE Main Session 1 exam has finally concluded and now it is time for the students to relax a bit. But anyways, board exams are scheduled. CBSE board exams are scheduled this month. Anyways, it's a packed schedule. But finally session 1 has concluded, and by this time students might have got an idea, a basic understanding of how the paper is going to be, the kind of difficulty level and the kind of questions that are being asked, syllabus coverage, and many more details. So finally, students might have got some basic idea on the how the paper is going to be for the session 2. As there are more fresher students appearing for the exam, it might be new for them also, like how the paper is going to be and all. So finally, you got some clarity. So in this video, we are going to give a brief analysis of what was the toughest shift and what was the easiest shift in JEE Main January 2023. Toughest shifts as in it was not tough, but we have divided the shifts on the basis of difficulty level, difficulty rating. So we have given a difficulty level rating to all the shifts, and basis that we determined what is the exact what was the shift what that was a bit difficult for students and what was the shift that was easy for students. So this analysis is purely based on the memory based questions that we have observed. So after the exam, we received a lot of memory based questions from students for every shift. So after analyzing at least 50 questions from each shift, we have come to a clarity and understanding that which shift was difficult and which shift was easy. So somebody is saying hello, hi, hello, hello. Um, so now let's start with our analysis. So first, I'm just going to give a basic introduction wherein this year NTA has made sure that it maintained uniform difficulty level with the exam. Uniform difficulty level as in it tried to keep every shift paper moderate. It was not very difficult, it was not easy, but it kept every shift paper moderate. But this year mathematics was tough. Most of the students felt that mathematics was not only tough but also lengthy. So apart from mathematics, be it physics, be it chemistry, everything was were doable this year. Physics and chemistry mostly, but it was only mathematics that was some challenge for students. So for April session, we cannot expect the similar difficulty level with mathematics, but we can expect a moderate paper for all the shifts in the April session. Now let's go with the toughest shift of JEE Main January 2023. So this analysis is based on the 11 shifts exam that took place till 1st February morning section. So we did not receive much data for the afternoon session. We just received that the paper was moderate on February 1 shift 2, but till February 1st shift 1, we received data for that, and we have compiled it and we have come up with this difficulty level rating for each shift. So let's start with this. So January 24th shift 1, the first day, the difficulty level out of 10, it was 4.8, which means it was pretty average. And shift 2, it has increased to 5.13% as per memory based questions we received. And 25th January shift 1, the difficulty level again came down to 5.7 out of 10. And January 25 shift 2, again it was 5.1 out of 10. And 29th shift 1, the difficulty level came down to again 4.9. And other shifts, 29th shift 2, again it was 5.31. 30th shift 1, it was 5.2. 31st shift 1, it was 5.38 out of 10. And 31st shift 2, it was 5.6. So overall, if you see this particular data, it is clear that January 31st shift 1 exam, which has a difficulty level of 5.38, was second toughest, was one of the toughest sections, toughest shifts of JEE Main January 2023. So the toughest shift was January 31st shift 1 as per our analysis. Say students, you might have mixed reactions or you might have mixed understanding on this concept, but this is as per our expert analysis. 31st shift 1 exam was pretty tougher than previous shifts exam. This occupies the first place in terms of tough shifts. and the second place is occupied by 29th January shift 2, wherein again certain questions were difficult, and the third place again goes to, in the number of toughest shifts, it was 31st, it was 24th January shift 2 with 5.13% difficulty level rating. So these three shifts, 24th shift 2, 29th shift 2 and 31st shift 1, were pretty difficult compared to the other shifts of JEE Main January 2023. So, but the students need not worry about the difficulty level of each shift, because NTA anyways implements the normalization process. So through the normalization process, each student will get a fair justice, and they will not get any injustice due to the different difficulty level of various shifts. So that's our analysis. So the most difficult shift, 25th January shift 1 6.5, 31st January shift 2 5.9, and 29th January shift 2 5.4. So these three are the most difficult shifts of JEE Main January 2023 exam as per memory based questions and expert analysis by CollegeDekho. And next, coming with most easiest shifts. So the most easiest shifts of JEE Main January 2023 are: 24th January shift 1 exam had a difficulty level rating of 4.6 out of 10, and the paper was pretty doable. And 29th January 2023 shift 1 exam was again 5.1 in terms of difficulty level, and 24th January 2023 shift 2 again 5.6 in terms of difficulty level. So overall to conclude, 24th January 2023 shift 1 exam was comparatively easy and doable than the other shifts of the exam. And when you see the most difficult shift here, the 31st January shift 1 exam was most difficult, and 24th January shift 1 exam was most easy as per expert analysis. Now coming with the subject wise difficulty level. So the physics had 5.3 difficulty level rating on 25th January shift 1, but on 30th January it had 4.8 difficulty level, and on to 24th January shift 2 it had 4.3 difficulty level. So, and chemistry was again a bit tough on 29th January shift 1. So on 29th January shift 1, chemistry was quite tougher, and again it was a bit moderate again in January 25th shift 2 exam, and it was again average on January 29th shift 2 exam. So that's all about chemistry. And mathematics has been most difficult in most of the shifts, wherein the highest difficulty level rating of mathematics stands at 7.1. January 25th shift 1 exam had the most difficult mathematics paper than the other shifts as per expert analysis. And January 29th shift 2 mathematics paper also had the most difficulty level, like 6.4. And January 30th shift 1 max paper was comparatively easier than 25th January shift 1 and 29th January shift 2. So this is all about the subject wise difficulty level. So mathematics was toughest compared to all other subjects like chemistry and physics in JEE Main January 2023. And within mathematics, 25th January shift 1 paper was more tough. If you have any doubts, queries, anything regarding JEE Main, you can ask in the chat section, and we are very happy to clarify all your queries. Every query we will clarify in this live session. And next, coming to the most easiest subject of JEE Main January 2023 shift wise, physics was easy on 24th January shift 1, 29th January shift 2, and 25th January shift 2. Physics was easy in these particular shifts compared with other shifts of JEE Main January 2023. And chemistry was easy on 30th January shift 1, 25th January shift 1, and 24th January shift 1 and 2. And mathematics was pretty okay and doable on shift 1 exam, on day 1 and shift 1 exam, that is 24th January, and it was also bit better on 29th January shift 1, and it was also better on 25th January shift 2. So in these three shifts, mathematics exam was pretty doable. It was not tougher than other shifts. So that's all about the mathematics difficulty level also. So if you like our video, do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also click on the links available in video description to download the PDF of memory based questions, and you can also check the expected marks versus percentile analysis of JEE Main through the link available in video description. Stay tuned to CollegeDekho for more updates on JEE Main 2023. Thank you.